When you scoot scanner to check for volume, I don't have any. Focus on setups. Focus on stocks that are liquid enough, and you won't have to worry about volume. Volume is for losers. It's the setup quality that matters. Only time I look at volume on a specific thing is on episodic pivots. Those are the only volume dependent trades. You want to see like a lot above average volume very early. Breakouts, it doesn't matter. If you have a liquid stock, it's gonna be liquid no matter what. It doesn't matter. And many times on breakouts, the volume comes in after you're supposed to buy it. If you wait for volume confirmation on breakouts, you're doing it wrong. You don't need a scanner for volume. Unless you scan for the nightly scans. Because you always want to have some kind of a volume cutoff. Well, the way most people use volume, it's useless. They're hindsight knights. No, Lyft had a great setup like last week. It had a great setup like a month ago. This is not a good setup, even with a few days of sideways. It needs more time. Probably needs a few weeks to set up again. Pinnacle of stupid. Buying stuff like SC and Snap. I bought them kind of like late day. And I knew it was stupid with the Nasdaq running up into this resistance. And here we are. Here's the rug pull, and I got stopped out of both of them. I've done it so many times in my trading career. Some habits just won't die, I guess. Happens every time. This is what happens when you buy breakouts when a major index is in a downtrend and hitting one of these declining moving averages. Every time. It happens to me every single time. I never learn. Well, actually, I do learn. I get better at it every year. CTRM. It's a good looking, it's a good looking one. I think preferably the 20-day comes down a little bit, reaches the price, but the 50 and 20 get closer to the price, so it gets a little bit of pinched. And then I think it will be ready for a big move. This one looks really good. Reminds me of these other low-priced high runners. SNDL, similar setup. SCOM, similar setup. They all look pretty much the same. GME. I'm watching this range. It's been building a range here now, 280, 250 area. If it takes out the low 280s, yesterday highs, I'll cover the starter I have, and if it loses this low 250s, I'll double, triple, quadruple my position, depending. I also bought UAL, but that one I got stopped out of. That one faded back into the range. Uber is holding up nicely. FCX I bought, holding up nicely. This one is still flagging. Snapchat I bought. It undergot the 50-day again. Start building higher lows, and at this little breakout candle. Still holding the uptrend, relentlessly building. And this was one of the strongest large cap stocks coming into the correction. So it's been showing some big strength this whole time. Bumble had an EP, but this big fade into the close. Wait, is it low? Oh, I'm gonna get stopped out of it. Okay. It was up nicely at one point yesterday, then it closed weak. FSR, so SC I bought also. Plug is right on the declining 20-day. Let's see if it gets totally rejected here, or if it can go sideways and reclaim the 20-day next week. MSTR, the same thing. And this OGI, I bought this EP2, but it looks like it's gapping down. This is a ticker everyone spams when I start the stream. So looks like it's about to break out to multi-year highs. Wait. All-time highs, apparently. The ticker everyone spams is finally going. JWN was a good setup. Oh, yeah, it was a really good setup. Yes. It's long gone now, but that was one hell of a setup. Man, you gotta be a rocket scientist to use all of these sites, and it's so stupid. Because simplicity doesn't sell. It's pathetic. You can't sell simplicity. Holy shit, I'm long this veil. Hey, Sam 2020. Thanks for noticing. I forgot I was long this. It's not in my positions list. I saw it in my broker account now. It's actually below my stop. Okay, that sucks. I don't even remember I bought it. I thought I only bought FCX. Hey, okay, I'm gonna write to him. And I'm out. Look at this beautiful candle. Look, it's like art. I'm gonna NFT this shit and sell it for 10 million. So you can choose to make much more money and pay full taxes on it, or make much less money and pay no taxes on it, which is more beneficial. For me, the answer is clearly make more money and pay 30% tax. I've done, you know, I've done some estimates. If I wasn't able to short and use margin, I would have made I probably wouldn't even have made half the money I made last year, for example. So it's between making, making what I make, paying 30% taxes on it, or making half that amount and paying no taxes. I still make more money by, you know, paying those 30% tax. And not to mention, I probably would have worse slippage using those shitty Nordic brokers. They're so pathetically bad.